All right, and we're back again. This is also part of the civic painting video. Humidity starting to rise in here a little bit since I've opened the doors, and we've been getting some rain. So I'm going to quit painting for now and let what I have painted dry. All I was doing mostly was finishing the trunk there, and I did do some sanding on the hood, get it looking a little bit better. We still have, I want to go ahead and block sand probably this door on the side a little bit. While I'm kind of waiting for the humidity to die. Later tonight, it'll probably die down. The temperature went from a nice 70 to a nice about 78. Just from the humidity coming in here. We don't have the best block off built thing right now, and well, it is what it is, guys. Once I get ready to paint, I'll probably put like a cardboard thing there and have little cutouts just for the fans to really help seal it in here more. I'll open this door, and obviously I'll have some plastic and everything, so I ain't worried about any of that. And I'll open this door just to help pull air kind of through the house, and then pull through cool air and such like that. Also, just by think about it, I'm going to crack this door a little bit now, just like that, and it'll cool down quite a bit. I can feel it. I can feel it out of here, but you guys can't, so I'll just tell you. With that being said, let's catch you on the flip side here. I'll say it'll flip. All right. So we're still taped off. Everything's looking good. We've got the gas tank done, or the lid done. I'm about to start doing the sanding on these. I'm gonna try to pull them apart to get them sanded right. I feel like that's what needs to be done, but we'll see. They're not too hard to pull apart. I've done it before. I've pulled out the lenses before too, but we might tape it. We'll see. And I guess that's it. So we'll get to that. Trunk is finally fully primered underneath and on top. So I'm not really gonna do too much sanding on this. I did want to do a little bit of block sanding here because I did run out of primer and used the self-etching primer and used the regular primer. So I want to get this block sanded, and I want to get this whole door redone in the self-etching primer before it gets to the blocking of the whole car, basically, before we lay down the primer and this primer here. And this is just like a decent primer that mixes well with the paint we're using, I guess. So that's that. I don't think that's enough to do this whole car, but we'll use it, get it started. I think it needs to be thinned out as well, so we'll get double this amount, which is just 1 quart, so we'll get about 2 quarts. So we'll see, maybe. I won't thin it out too much, or leave it on the thicker side just so it fills in better. So I'm gonna turn you guys to wide view to see everything more. Car's covered up. I have a little light, it might help in areas a little bit. So this right here, that's all been done, and we'll block sand it once we paint all the door jambs under all that. So basically we're going to be doing everything at once, but I'm gonna get everything done. I'm gonna get all the door jambs and the whole back of the car done, and then we'll do the bay, paint the whole bay, paint under the hood, and that'll be that. That'll be pretty much the whole color change part. And then we will probably put the interior back in after adding a little bit more bed liner to everything. We'll put the interior back in, and then we'll start getting, I guess we'll get the whole car painted, and then we'll probably drop in the swap. Which again, that's here. Trans is under there. Yada yada yada. And I think I might go ahead and throw in, since I'm making this a little bit nicer than I had intended to, I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw the aluminum radiator setup in there for now, and just order another one for this, because this isn't gonna be done until winter, pretty much. Not even fall, winter. This door is pretty beat up, so I can work that out. I worked it out earlier to see if I could. I don't know if you can kind of see the crease there. That's pretty much all it is. It's just kind of a crease there. So I'm gonna work on that. I found a spot there that I sanded way down, a ding. And I'm gonna be hitting with a little bit of Bondo. That's gonna be reworked out, and then we'll get onto that process later. Trunk's drying still. Until it's just everything's nice and wet today. But the trunk's done. Bumpers next. I went ahead and hit some. Sorry for the fan noise. I went ahead and hit a few body filler pivots for this. Make sure I didn't need anything else with that primer. Again, the bumper will be probably coming off for this, but that was just for now. It's there. Don't really have the room to strip it completely right now. And again, the door jambs are done. Let's see if we can get it open here. There we go. Door jambs are done, and they're already done in the gray in which the car will be coming into. Everything seems to be taped off still. Fold it in. Let's see that a little bit more right there. Oh, see, that's going to be sanded before we get paint anyways. This fender is right there. We're going to go ahead and sand that as well after or while we're sanding that. We're just going to go over that with the DA, which is there with I think like a 220, 320, something in that area. And we're going to go over this whole fender as well, and then we're going to tackle that body work we showed before. Now, something I don't believe I've talked about too much or shown too much is I do have the front bumper for anyone that might be wondering. So this is the front bumper. Yeah, it's packed in here with all this, and you've probably seen it in other videos. This is the bumper. Again, this whole thing needs to be gone over and painted. So once we do that, that lip is for this Integra. I just never put it on. Oh, and actually, while I got everybody here, I put the grill back in for now. I definitely like the way it looks when the grill is in. Trying to go to more car meets. I've been trying to go to more car meets, and I just wanted to look better, you know, and taking pictures. So make sure you check out the Instagram to see other pictures that meets and things like that I'll update. And I met a few cool Integra people there as well, so hopefully there'll be a lot more meets and a lot more Integras. And for the RS Integra build, we had the head pulled finally. But so we finally have the head pulled. But I'll probably make that into a video of its own. We'll see. Clutch pedal, you know, blah 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 blah. So that's that. Still got to get to fixing up some more. Just been crazy grinding and working. I haven't really had time to get rid of anything. That's a test panel, metal panel, scrap, whatever. So that's just kind of chilling there. I need to get a hook or something and really just hang it out of my way. This is going to be coming out, replaced with those shelves. And then we're going to get bins. That needs to go to the shed. We're going to get bins like that and like that. And we're just going to get everything labeled and where it needs to be. So actually I'm thinking about taking the intake off of this head, leaving it, putting in the head in the bag, putting in this bin, intake in this bin, manual half shaft in the bin, and the pedal in the bin. This is all for the LSV Tech RS Integra, but we'll get into that because I already have a few bins like that. Like this is K24A4 stuff. The bin under that is K20A2 stuff. Off of this, even I think of full oil pump conversions even in there as well, if I'm not mistaken, from K20A2 Type S. So that's in there as well, and this is just a spare block I've been holding on to. Maybe trade for core CSS or something. I don't know. It's just here, and I don't really. It's a good block, good crank. I just didn't see the point of getting rid of it. So the hood, we have a spot here. I'm still working on. I don't know if you can kind of see the low spot right there, and an itty bitty low spot right there. So we're gonna get that taken care of. We're going to go over this whole hood again with a DA, and then we're going to block it again. We're going to probably DA it with the same 220, 230, and then we'll block it with the, I think it's a 220 as well on my sanding. Block it, I have to look. And so we'll block it, get it where it needs to be. And I will say, I also use a lot of these too. I do love these things for Bondo and kind of shaping anything if you need to shape it. These are technically for home use, but I love them. So we're gonna get to cracking all of that, and hopefully we get some paint on this thing. I'm ready to get some paint on it and get this thing put together. We have everything. It's just a process. With that being said, I'm out of here.